Hi, my wonderful Libras. Hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. These messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys, and as well myself. Libras, I'm so excited to do your July 2020 reading for you. First of all, I need to say thank you so much for encouraging and uplifting the collective. It is so wonderful what you've done. It's amazing. Like your comments, they really touched me, and the interaction that happened between people on this channel, on this platform, it was just beautiful, really beautiful, encouraging each other, right? And that's so awesome because it's throughout different religions, different skin colors, a bunch of different countries. It's amazing like how many people have participated, um and that's so awesome because that's what I really strive for, right? For we're just this oneness kind of a feeling. We're really all one, and a platform where we can just communicate and uplift. It doesn't mean we have to have the same kind of opinions, right? But it means talking about them maybe, and have a respectful exchange and really see that we have that in us. All right, so thank you so much. Once we reach the 10,000 subscribers, I thought we would be reaching them by now already, but who knows, it kind of stopped in between because it was going really up, but we'll see. Once we reach that, you will receive a 20% discount on all extendeds for that particular month that we reach them in, as well on all private readings. All right, Libras, here we go. I did quite the shuffle there. So first card out. This is a general reading. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else, okay? You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific, nor is it really time specific. Whenever the message reaches you, it is yours at that time. And it doesn't matter whether it's your sign or not. Whenever you feel drawn to a message, like to the title of a message, or for whatever else reason, just watch it. Trust your gut on this one. I was like, gut's down here. Gut, right? Trust your gut, Libra. There may be something in there for you. All right, are you ready? I'm curious. Oh, you have the World card. There's a cycle that has been brought to completion here, and it has to do with some kind of a truth and also your passion here. You may have come into really deep knowledge of something here that is quite moving for yourself and for your life here. I feel like a huge push or a huge movement because of the knowledge you've come into. Now, depending on where you are on your journey, you may have discovered that already, and you may be feeling that push. You may be feeling that, oh man, I can feel it, or I can, although it may not necessarily be visible yet, it's something that's energetically very present. So if you're tuned in, you may be able to feel it, right? And it's really gorgeous. It's like you tapping into your emotions here, and I'm immediately getting star ancestry here. So this is for some of you. Hi, star ancestors. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is very specific. I just got like what's it called? It's by Michael Ende. I don't know how to translate that. That's his name, and he wrote a story. It's called I don't know how that's translated. It's the Infinite Story or something like that. And it has a dragon in it. Fuhur is his name, and it has this castle. And what I just saw here is this castle. So this is specific for, I don't know, very few of you probably, but there's some connotation to that. You may have really enjoyed watching that in childhood, or may have recently watched it, something like that. And this is just for you to know, okay, this is your reading. Okay, this is confirmation for you. Okay, wow. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's a love offer. A love offer coming in for you. That is beautiful. Really beautiful. It could also mean, for those of you that are not particularly looking for that, that's a love offer to yourself, right? To yourself, a promise to yourself to take really good care of yourself. It's quite beautiful. Really beautiful. It comes with a promise to really take good care of you, Libra. again, this could be a male or a female coming into your life with that particular promise, or it's just you promising that to yourself, which is really, really beautiful. We have the Three of Cups. This is a social event. It's quite happy. It could also be a reunion of some kind here. You may know this person if we're talking about a person. And if not, you're just enjoying what I see, like the socialness of things again. Now, this is definitely not for all of you. To those living in those countries where the restrictions have been lifted and you can actually socialize again, that's that. You're like thoroughly enjoying that. That's what I see here. And yeah. It's like, yeah, finally, because you know how we've been waiting on that, and in our minds also being like, wow, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and Libra's like full on. Libra's like, yeah, immediately Libra's on it and is socializing here. Wow, wow, okay. The Four of Wands. Wow. Now that's the happy, happy. And it has to do with that cycle that's being closed here. That's about family, family life. What I just heard is wish fulfillment, wish fulfillment. The house, the dog, the picket fence, like that sort of a thing. So there's a huge wish fulfillment happening for you. This is specific, definitely not for all of us, obviously, because that's not what everybody wants. But it's within the family. That's harmony within the family. Now, family has, a bigger variety. It could be like friends that are really close to us. That's family as well. So I see this in a more of a larger scale here for you. Yeah, just happy, respectful, like an exchange. People are listening to you, like family is listening to you. Yeah, it's really beautiful. The Magician. Ooh, that's you. That's definitely you. That's you realizing that you do have quite the manifestation powers. Quite the manifestation powers. And this has to do with that person coming in. It also has to do with you just manifesting this, the promise to yourself that you're going to take good care of yourself, and you're really, really manifesting that here for you. And this also, I really see this as, this is, how do I describe that? As I almost want to say a brick, but this is just like those four cards here. They're really, really positive, and you have been working on this on having this happy, either by yourself, with your friends, in your family, or just with a person to come in. But either way, it seems to work, and it seems to be very successful, because again, that the World card is always something that comes to successful completion. And you may have realized like how strong your manifestation powers actually are during that process. You may also tap into the energies of Mother Earth, and you may do stone magic, whatever that means to you. Stone magic, whatever that means to you. Yeah, and you could be emerging as a leader here, Libra. You're definitely being called here to look at things from a higher perspective. That seems to be important. Very important in this case. We'll find out why, because this has to do with the social events or with a possible reunion, and see things from a higher perspective. Why? Aha! We've got the family patterns. You seem to have those quite a bit. The Nine of Cups in this particular deck to me means family patterns. So this has to do with your happy here. There may be or may have come patterns, like old family patterns, maybe rising within you. And that's interesting because, again, it felt like a brick. It felt like really like glued together, those four cards here. And the rest don't matter so much. So this is interesting. And I still feel the same way. Although this card came out, it feels like this is like the brick, really your foundation. It's like really dense, but in the best way, right? It's like stuck together. And then there's around that there are some things like the old family patterns, for example, here. Yeah. Okay, you have the Moon card. That's Piscean energy. Illusion. Now those are secrets that emerge here, that emerge. This is knowledge that you're coming into, that you came into possibly already, about your family. Or you may discover something new about your family here. And this has to do with your emotional world, And this is going to take you somewhere really, really quick, Libra. And the connotation here, to look at things from a higher perspective, he's looking at the illusion card here, at the Moon card, which is you're supposed to see whatever knowledge you're coming into, whatever truth, exactly, thank you, whatever truth you're coming into, you're supposed to see from the higher perspective. Don't see it from the 3D, because it will look a lot different when you go up there and when you perceive it from up there. And this is going really fast, like the movement is really fast here with the 8 of Wands. It's like wanting to take off, maybe also wanting to get away as quick as possible. Finding out something and wanting to leave the situation as quick as possible. All right. Wow. Wow, Libra. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Really gorgeous, because you do have, you are very abundant, very, very abundant. And I feel this is connected to the World card here. Knowing like your truth. Regardless, knowing your truth regardless, standing really strong, knowing how beautiful you are inside and out. And that stands. It's so interesting because it's really like a brick foundation. You know this about yourself, like how wonderful you are. Yet there's some stuff around that going on. It's so interesting. But it's not blocking this, it's just there, but you seem to be so stable and so good within yourself here, Libra, that almost doesn't matter. But I'm asking myself right now, why do you have to leave that situation and so quickly? I don't know. Oh, wow. You have the Lovers, Libra. The Lovers. Wow. So for some of you, that really means that you're going to meet... This is Gemini energy, by the way. That your internal masculine, internal feminine, feminine, masculine are really aligned. And this is like speaking to that love offer. Like that's the promise that you made to yourself, to always take good care of yourself, no matter if you were by yourself or not. And that's that. And that in combination with the 9 of Pentacles makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. And the divine has brought you to this place, is what I'm seeing here. Of course, with you. This is always in co-creation, right? For others, this truly means you've been single before. And ta-da! There it is. There is that beautiful soulmate connection that is, again, orchestrated by spirit. And with that love offer that you've manifested here, my dear Libras. That's gorgeous. Really cool. All right, Libras. There will be an extended. You can choose to go over to Vimeo and or Patreon before I draw more cards, because I will. Like right now. So for all my newbies, thank you for all of your subscriptions, likes, beautiful comments, shares. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your love and support. Again, links down below. You can either head over to Vimeo, where you can rent or buy the extendeds, or you can head over to Patreon and check that out and see whichever is better for you, okay? Wow, yeah. The High Priestess, harness mystic power. This is in combination with the Magician card here, for sure. There's something more going on. All right, let's see. The High Priestess for you. Harness mystic power. Align with the light. On focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the high priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The high priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the high priest. If you look at them together, you will see they mirror each other's energy. She is joined. Yeah, that's the lovers. That would be the lovers card. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. You are a mystic with a capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You're being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. All right, Libra. Cool. And one more guardian angel card here for you. All right, now that is funny, to say the least. You have intuition. All right, let me read that one for you. So this must be very, very, very important. That's why they stress that. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Okay? Libras, I hope this was insightful to you. If you would like to follow me over to Vimeo and Patreon, links down below. I'm still available for private readings as well. Also, links down below. And I'm sending you much love and light, and I'll see you over there or next time. Bye, Libra.